Hello my friends all over the world, wherever you are. William Poloniak here again at Whole Health Foundation. And today I'm going to make some pure celery juice because I've recently learned that it's good for arthritis and helps nurture the spine. And when I'm done, I'm going to mix the celery juice 50% with some juices I made a couple days ago and drink it both straight and diluted with juice. Let's look at my celery ingredients. Here I have some celery that I harvested from my garden, minutes fresh from the garden, and I didn't want it to bolt the seed, so I'm going to make some celery juice from this. Now I'm going to start using the J grid, which is 3/16-inch holes, and that's the best grid for greens. So I'm going to clean the grid again. There's a lot of fiber in there. So already up to 25, so we'll put in 2 more ice cubes. The feed tube and the grid before I make juice. Alright, I've done the last of my celery, and there's always some leaves or a plug of some produce in there, so I'm going to put some pulp in here and force that last bit of leaf and produce through before I clean the feed tube. And again. And then we'll clean the grid holder, the grid, and the feed tube. Now when you do greens only, it's very important to line your cloth with a bamboo liner, because if you don't, your greens are going to stick to the cloth and it'll be a nightmare to clean it up. So what we'll do here is we'll put 2 or 3 spoons, 2 medium spoons, 2 large spoons in a cloth. Put the bamboo liner over it like I'm doing here. And then fold your cloth over the bamboo liner. Fold it into as tight a package as you can get. Crease it in the back to make it easier to fold, and watch my technique where I pull this under with my fingers. Well, I decided to use 2 cloths after all because I want to get a better pressure out of this very damp, moist pulp. So I'm peeling away the bamboo liner, and I'm not going to throw that pulp away. I'm going to put 2 spoons of new celery pulp on top of the old pulp, fold the bamboo liner over all directions, and then fold the cloth into as tight a package as I can get it. And this time we're going to press 2 cloths full at once. Centered in the tray in both directions, that's very important. All the way back it off a little bit. Now because we're filling the cloths again, you need not wait for every last drop, so what we're going to do now is refill the cloths again, peel away the bamboo, put in new pulp and press again. Fold the bamboo liner over, pull that into a tight package again. The tighter the better. A snug package, and we'll press 2 cloths again. All the way back it off. Now that's about as long as you can leave it up. If you had a Norwalk juicer. On a whole health foundation juicer with a solid bottom plate, you can leave it up for a minute or longer. And we're going to extract 10% more juice than we get off a Norwalk juicer. That's it all the way. Here's one little trick you can do with a Whole Health Foundation bottle juicer. I'm going to take this pulp and form it into a ball, and I'm going to press it again to see how much more juice can we extract from that. I want you to watch my folding technique. I'm going to fold this under, roll it under into a tight package, and we'll do that in both directions. Turn it upside down and flatten it, and we'll see if we can get these two cloths into the press. I'm going to use a measuring beaker to see how much more juice we get. All the way back. And when we start getting a juice flow, I'm going to back that off a little bit. I don't want this to go up too fast. Okay, we'll back it off a little bit and dance a little bit. And then a little bit more. Now here's the advantage to a Whole Health Foundation juicer. So far out of the spent pulp, we've got about 2 ounces of juice. And I'm going to leave that up for 30 seconds, maybe a minute. The nutrients in the last 10% of any pressing are the most powerful, most potent, and most healing nutrients. And you can see we have we had a steady flow that's now turning into droplets, so that's about as much as we can get. And we've got 3 1/3 ounces more juice by pressing the spent pulp. So next I'm going to bottle this. Okay, we've got all this pure celery juice. We'll see how many bottles we get. So we got 3 bottles of celery juice and a little bit for a taste test. Let's see what it tastes like. Whoa, that's powerful, potent celery juice. A little too potent for me, so I'm going to mix it 50-50 with the juice that I made a couple days ago. So first thing I'll do is I'll mix this into an empty bottle. And then I'll put this 50% in here. It's palatable, potent, but a little too strong for me. Now, I want to point out that I'm collaborating with a medical doctor and several chiropractors to come up with formula that helps with arthritis, and several chiropractors say it helps with bone regeneration, and that's good news. So between the medical doctors and myself and the chiropractors, we're going to soon share some of these recipes with the rest of you. So this is still the very, very potent celery juice. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. So let me taste it 50% with the juice from the other day, which has got French sorrel, collards, beets, and carrots. Much better. You can hardly taste the celery. Well, there you have it, my friends. I hope you like what you've seen. If you'd like to call me, my phone number is 760-753-0321. My email address is developtrust@cox.net, and my webpage is wholehealthfound.com. Here's to your health, and I'll see you in the next video.